Welcome back to the channel. If you checked out my previous videos, I went over part 1 and part 2 of the Superstar Shakeup from Monday Night Raw and SmackDown Live. In this video, I'm going to cover last night's NXT, so let's get into it. 3 count reviews, baby. First, we open the show with Johnny Gargano and wife Candice LeRae for an awesome promo welcoming back officially Johnny Gargano, aka Johnny Wrestling. Now he's coined his wife Candice LeRae as Candice Wrestling, and we've got Mr. and Mrs. Wrestling. I'm with it. Then, during the promo, of course, Johnny Gargano talks about Ciampa, then states that there's something else left to be done. Candice LeRae takes the mic from Johnny, and then says, yes, there is one last thing, some unfinished business. So later tonight, we'll see Candice LeRae, aka Candice Wrestling, taking on Zelina Vega. As you know, Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega are on their way to SmackDown Live. So this will be the last time I feel that we'll be seeing them. And then beyond that, Johnny Gargano ends up challenging Aleister Black for the NXT title. I'm excited. Then we get Killian Dane talking about his no disqualification match in a promo against Lars Sullivan later in the night. We have Ricochet taking on Fabian Aichner in an amazing spot match. I say amazing only because I didn't know what to expect from Fabian. He's put in the position of kind of a jobber against Ricochet to put Ricochet over. But this was a really good match. Fabian is a talented athlete, and Ricochet is just a superstar. He's got the look, he's got the physique, he's got the skills. He's got everything made to be a perfect superstar. Like I said, this match was super enjoyable. Went back and forth, a lot of high spots, a lot of good moments. Of course, Ricochet takes the win, but much respect to Fabian Aichner. That was a really solid match, guys. After the match is over, we get a short little promo from Ricochet. Ricochet, like I said, he's just got the whole package. He's great on the mic. He knows how to connect with the crowd. I cannot wait to see what's in store for his future. I'd really like to see Ricochet go for the North American title. I feel like that title would look amazing around his waist, but we'll see what happens. After that, we get the EC3 video pack, just to remind everybody that EC3 is here. In case anybody didn't catch NXT TakeOver, EC3 is now in NXT, aka the WWE. It's great to see him here. He did a great job in his match at NXT TakeOver New Orleans, and I just can't, just like Ricochet, I can't wait for more. After that, we get the Lars promo for the no disqualification match. Then we get the NXT official Full Sail debut for the War Raiders, aka War Machine, as known in their previous promotion, in a tag team match taking on a few jobbers. Of course, War Raiders take the win to put them over. So many people within the NXT universe look so happy to see the War Raiders here. I'm not too familiar with the War Raiders, but I do know that they are a great team. They are a great talent. So I'm happy to just see them a part of the roster. I'll do my best to do some more research on their history. After that, we see Shayna Baszler taking over the back locker room while the women's division is having a meeting. Now that Shayna Baszler is the women's champion, she feels like she even more so runs the place. It's her house. Paige. We see one of the female superstars exit the locker room. Shayna confronts her. They're telling her to leave her alone and whatnot. This just puts Shayna even more in a dominant place, and I feel like it's a foreshadowing of the type of dominance we'll see once Ronda Rousey, Shayna Baszler, and maybe the rest of the 4 horsewomen, the original 4 horsewomen, make their hopefully group debut together on the main roster. After that, we find out that Kona Reeves is coming back with a bit of a new look. I'm excited to see this. We'll be seeing Kona Reeves in 2 weeks. When he first joined the NXT roster, he was somebody that I was starting to become a big fan of. I wanted to see more from him, see where his future would take him. I know we haven't seen him on TV for a while, but now he has this new repackage, and I can't wait. Then we get to the Pete Dunne interview taking place outside of Full Sail. Pete Dunne says he's going to be gone for quite some time, but when he gets back, he can't wait to take care of Roderick Strong. If you don't know, Roderick Strong turned on Pete Dunne at NXT TakeOver New Orleans in the triple threat tag team match to allow Undisputed to retain their tag titles, and then we would find out Roderick Strong would then join Undisputed, and we'll get into that a little bit more later. As I said, Pete Dunne is going to see Roderick Strong in some time, and when he does, I can't wait to see what kind of match they will have. After that, we finally get to Lars versus Killian Dane in this no disqualification match. Just two bruisers back and forth, just giving it their all. The crowd asked for a table. They finally went through a table. And then we see Lars Sullivan take the win over Killian Dane. I don't believe that this feud is completely over. I think it might push into something bigger, and then we might get some type of specialty match from William Regal. After that, we see Undisputed in a kind of third-person perspective type promo, I would say, / photo shoot. Just having Undisputed, talking amongst themselves. You have Kyle O'Reilly, Bobby Fish, Adam Cole, and now the newest member, Roderick Strong. Except you see Roderick Strong holding one of the tag titles because Bobby Fish is still injured. And we finish this segment with an official Undisputed Championship title photo shoot. Adam Cole with the North American Championship, Kyle O'Reilly and Roderick Strong with the tag, and Bobby Fish at their side. I am happy about this. I've been waiting for this, and I can't wait for more. So we'll see what happens. I know Pete Dunne's waiting for Roderick, but as far as Undisputed goes, I'm excited for their future. I need to get me a shirt. And then after that, we find out that we'll get answers as to why Roderick Strong joined Undisputed and turned his back on Pete Dunne next week. Then we find out that Adam Cole will, for the first time, will be defending his North American Championship next week against Oney Lorcan. I like Oney Lorcan. He's a great talent, so I'm looking forward to this match. Finally, we get to the main event, Candice LeRae, aka Candice Wrestling, versus Zelina Vega. Like I said earlier in the video, Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega are going to be on their way to the main roster, as we just found out during the Superstar Shakeup. I believe this is the last time we'll see Andrade Cien Almas and Zelina Vega on NXT programming. Of course, Candice LeRae took the win. We ended up seeing a double Gargano escape applied not only both to Andrade Cien Almas, but Zelina Vega. Zelina Vega taps, Candice wins. And we end with a nice promo with the two. And once again, Johnny Gargano says that there's one piece of business that needs to be taken care of. He calls out Aleister Black, challenges him for the title. Aleister Black comes out. Will we see a match for the title next week? Who knows? But we need to see Johnny wrestling with that title sooner or later. So that's it for my review of NXT from last night's show. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you haven't been watching NXT, I highly suggest you get into it. The talent is absolutely amazing. As I said in one of my previous videos, there are times, many times, that the NXT roster and everything they do just absolutely overtakes anything that the main roster does. It consistently just so much action, so much great storytelling. I really want you guys to check it out. I hope you enjoyed the Superstar Shakeup. I hope you enjoyed this week's episode of NXT. Please stay tuned for my next video here on 3 Count Reviews. If you enjoyed this video, please give a like, hit that subscribe button. If you see that bell next to the subscribe button, go ahead and click on that so you can get notified for when the new episodes come on. And as always, thank you for joining me. 3 Count Reviews. Deuce.